Alright, welcome to another MT's video. This one is the first one for June 2026. And let me explain this shirt to you a little bit. The material of this shirt has a light reflecting material. So a lot of people thought that I went to Tim Hortons this morning and I changed the shirt. I ain't got time for that. I was too tired and I was hungry. I ain't got time for that, okay? And then they also thought that I went to the library and I changed the shirt in the library. I ain't got time. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I wanted to get that crap done and get on home in order to eat, okay? This shirt is the same shirt that I'm wearing, um, but it has a light reflecting type of effect where it changes hue depending on the lighting that you're in. So you have to remember that even though the light turns on in different buildings, the light bulbs in each building is not going to be the same. Even when I change the bulb in this house, the lighting that I give off or the lighting effect that I get is not the same hue from the lighting that was used in either the previous 6 months or the previous 12 months. The shirt and the texture is going to change with the lighting hue. So watch what you say. It's one shirt. Do I have another green shirt? Yes. Do I have another green sweater? Yes, but they're all different and they all give off different hues. They all give off different types of effect depending on the lighting that you are in. So if you are a scientist out there, you shouldn't be asking me that question. You should know it because the first thing that we study before we study chemicals is we study lighting and wiring. Because you need to know how the pump to the machine works in order to pump out the chemicals. That's the first thing we study is lighting. So if you're a scientist out there, you shouldn't be asking me about the hue of my. You should know that different aspects of different lighting give different clothing when they're real, different hues and different textures. But if it ain't real, then I don't know what you're wearing. I don't know what you're wearing, but I know I'm wearing clothes. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the MT's video. Okay? And these are mostly body washes. These are mostly body washes. So I'm gonna be putting up the same video on both channels because I don't want to be counting the same body washes two times in two separate videos. So it's going to be one video for two platforms, one for the MT's platform, which is this one, and one for the body wash count, which will have the count total in that platform for body wash use only. Okay, so it's going to be one video because it's only body washes that's in this for two different platforms because I'm not filming the same video twice. I'm tired. Keyword for today: tired. I'm tired. I'm done. I want to go to bed. Good night. After this video, finished this body wash right here. This is the sandalwood and shea butter from Native Body Wash. It is very, very type of dry body wash. So if you're going to use this, I use this with a loofah towel and I use it for my back only as a buffer. Or if I'm using it all over my body, I use a washcloth with it because when I try to use it as a regular body wash for my front, it doesn't lather and it doesn't suds the way that I know it to on my back and on my neck. So I use a washcloth for the rest of my body in order to get a full cleanse out of this. This is actually a very, very good one for the winter time. I don't know how it would work in the summertime though, but it definitely worked very, very well in the wintertime cleansing my back, and it also worked in the wintertime cleansing my underarm. I will definitely try when I'm ready again a different form of sandalwood in the native scent in the summertime, but this one was definitely meant for winter use, and it was fine for winter use. I didn't feel like I needed to shower twice with it like some of y'all said. What y'all doing that made y'all feel like you needed to shower twice with this? Mm-mm. I only needed to shower once. I'm good. But I used it for my back and I used it for my neck as well as my underarms, and I was clean. So I would purchase it again, but I'll purchase it to test it in the summer version, because this is the winter version that I just finished. And then this one right here, same thing. I would purchase this one again. This is the winter version that I just finished. I purchased the summer one and I tried that one in the summertime. But it's the same thing. Very good for my back, very good for my sweaty area, which is under my boobs, and also very good for another really sweaty area, especially when I have armpit hairs underneath my arms. That's where I use this one. This is the Old Spice Gentleman's Moisturizing Body Wash, Renewing Vitamin B3 Blend, Lavender and Mint. Really, really good. Just don't brush your teeth before you shower with this one. It tastes nasty. Brush your teeth when you're having a shower. Brush your teeth after you use this one, not before, because it's gonna get in your mouth. It's gonna get in your mouth. Brush your teeth after with this one. It does that. This one's fine. Brush your teeth before, but use the mouthwash after with this one. This one I used for my vaginal wash, and I used it to wash my front, my chest, as well as my legs. Is really good, really cleansing. I felt really, really, really clean. I didn't feel really, really sticky and sweaty. You know how your knees get clammed up after wearing winter clothing for so long, and you have that clammy. Not with this one. This is my second one of this one that I am finishing off, and this is the Adidas Team Force Shower Gel, and this is Team Force 3. And I'm working with Team Force 3 right now this summer. If you see the orange arrow with the square, that's basically Team Force 3 Adidas Orange. That's who is keeping me secure in the home while my dad has been doing office duties. So, you know, even though my dad not here, you still can't come in this house because I still ain't gonna work with you with that. And Team Orange, thank you. They're afraid to come downstairs because Team Orange is upstairs. But thank you. Thank you to Team Orange. Well, I've definitely worked with Team Red. Definitely worked with Team Red. Not that we don't deal with the same issue when it comes to Team Red, but now y'all know because y'all been watching and y'all been studying and people been talking. So y'all been coming in a lax less cluster. Thank you for understanding. Thou shalt not enter. Do not enter. It's against the law. Don't come in here because I'm going to shout. And I'm also going to shout. Which one do you want me to shout with when you come in here? Do you want me to shout Team Orange or do you want me to shout Team Red? Because I'm going to shout. I'm going to shout. You saw the new platform. Be quiet. You also saw the new platform, You saw the new platform. Come on, you know I'm gonna shout. You know I'm gonna say something, right? But I finished this one. This one is the Umbro Power 5-in-1 Red Body Wash, Shampoo, Conditioner, and Face Wash. I only used it as a body wash. I used it to wash my private area. I finished this one yesterday. I'm just finished off my menstrual cycle, so I stay clean with this one. It helped my menstrual cycle to help me to stay clean. Same thing with this one. I used this while I was on my menstrual cycle. I was just finishing it off because there's only a little bit left, and I didn't want to put it back up in the cupboard with only a little bit left. So I finished this one off. Same thing with this one. Finished it off, finished my menstrual cycle, done my menstrual cycle, and I need to re up on menstrual cycle body washes. So these work when you can't find those other ones. Um, these ones work for females with their menstrual cycle in order to keep that area cleansed. These ones work very well, and I also use a separate towel for that now, and you've all been seeing it because I know you've all watched. You've all watched, so I know you know that I use a separate towel for that area now. I don't use the same towel and I don't use the loofah in that area anymore. I only use a soft towel for that area, and it's actually a lot cleaner. But these are basically the same in texture. Is just a few of the ingredients in these. This one is different, which makes it a little bit more thicker, which is the aloe vera. The aloe vera in this one is different and is not the same aloe vera in this one. Two completely different aloe veras, which is what gives them the different hues of color that they get, which is what gives them the different names to the different brands because the aloe vera plant is different that is induced in the body washes. Okay? So, in total, I have finished off 4 body washes in the month of May, and that makes it to the other 2 that I finished off 6. And this is going to take a very, very long time to get to 3,600, but that's a whole lot of business for us to discuss and tell people, well, have a shower before they get on the plane 3,600 times, and they're all here in Canada. So I got 3,600 different ways to tell you your breath stinks now if you don't use, Crest Pro Health in order to brush your teeth and rinse out your mouth. Okay? So now that all 3,600 people of you are here, start brushing your teeth. You can you can go back to not wanting to have a shower, but you need to brush your teeth. With that being said, thank you so much. This is now 6 out of 3,600. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.